A few weeks ago, we did a episode of the RV tour on the inside, but we have so much storage on the outside of this unit. We thought we would take you for a trip to see where we put all of our other stuff that we take with us. So, Brent, take it away.
Well, it's not like we have a lot of storage. Compared to a fifth wheel, we probably have maybe a quarter or half of what a fifth wheel would have. On the travel trailer, we've only got basically this one large pass-through. About 3 feet wide, goes all the way across the trailer. This basically takes all our large stuff like lawn chairs, folding table, the barbecue, propane tank. And then in the roof, I've got a broom and a rake. I've actually clipped up into the roof with
Turn the light on
broom
here.
handles. Yeah, or broom attachers that you usually hang on the wall. And that's pretty much all that goes in the front here on this side.
Okay.
On the other side, I'll show you that in a second. For this side, this is the other side of the pass-through. This side here, anything that has to do with the water of the rig, everything except the hoses goes in here. And anything to do with the hitch. So I've got the bar for equalizer. This here is for the electrical cord. I've got it bolted to the floor. It's just a big reel. Keeps the power cord out of the way.
Do we have a light on this side?
Yes, we do. It's right up in the roof here.
There, now we can see a little better.
And then the water filter I've got up in the roof as well, mounted up out of the way with a couple of quick connects. So for the hoses, 2 connections. This is done. We're set up. When we tear down, it's nice and easy. This side, in the basket, I keep a few wrenches, grease gun, and some gloves. That's about it.
Okay.
The one behind me, that's the rest of the storage for the outside. This is basically under the bed, half of the bedroom, or the bed slide. So it goes about 3.5 feet deep, about 4.5 feet wide, and it's only about 14 inches tall.
It does not have a light.
No, it does not have a light. It doesn't really need one, it's so small.
And
that
all
basically,
this stuff goes in there.
yeah, I've got some spare leveling blocks, all our cleaners, oils, lubes, grease, anything that we need for either vehicle. Some high-vis rain gear, spare leveling blocks, any hoses or air lines that we need for the Viair, which I've got over here.
Well, we ended up getting an extra hose too when we were in Kennewick.
Yes, we
Oops,
had
I cut your
a
face off.
50-foot hose for our water, and we were about 10 feet short. So I had to go buy another 25-foot hose. That's okay, we needed it anyways. For somewhere down the road, we're going to need 100-foot, so we'll have to go get some more. But yeah, in here, it's basically tools and saws, hatchets, a spare tent, just in case we meet up with someone, or one of my kids wants to stay over in the park. Spare propane tank, and
Well, that's just the 10-pound, isn't
that's
it?
just the 10-pound tank. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the 20-pound tank. That goes with the barbecue and the pass-through. And aside from that,
And the original shower head that came with the trailer.
yeah, the original shower head. I didn't bother. That's actually for the Oxygenics shower head. That's the original cord for the Oxygenics. I just took the shower head off and put the Oxygenics on the one that came with the rig, and it works fine.
Oh, okay.
Totally interchangeable.
So we have a spare hose for the shower if we
Yeah,
need
we've
it.
got electrical hoses, air lines, water lines.
And we have what, 1, 2, how many extra dog bones there?
Well, there's a few. If we go from 30 amp down to 15 amp, or a locking 30 to a 15 amp, or a 50 down to a 30 and a 15 combined. So it gives us 45. So this is actually a pretty good one. We use that quite a bit when we're in a 30 amp park. But aside from that,
That's our outside storage.
that's the total of the outside storage on a travel trailer.
and then
it works fine for us.
And then we have our new storage trailer that we have all our other treasures hidden
Yeah.
away
I
in.
call it Cooter. It's my cargo trailer, so CT
Yeah.
Cooter.
Yeah, when we get back to home base, we'll take a browse through there and you can see all the extra stuff that we kept
that we kept from our sticks and bricks.
Yeah.
And we're going to be putting in a cabin eventually, hopefully.
Things like extra dishes. We only brought a few plates into the trailer, so I had two sets of corning, so we brought like 2 large plates and just a couple of bowls, just what we need. So if people want to come and have dinner with us, they got to bring a plate. Right off of the paper.
Paper.
We have paper plates. Yes, we did a Costco run and we got paper plates for a lifetime. So yeah, we'll show you that on another clip and tag that onto this one. So that's all for today. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Today we are headed out to Abbotsford. So we have a bunch of our stuff in storage out there. And I was noticing some of the people in this park have their things in cargo trailers or trucks and out in the storage area. And I'm like, that's way closer than Abbotsford. So we are on our way to go pick up what is the size of the trailer, Brent?
It is a 7x14 cargo trailer.
Okay.
And our storage unit is 5x5x10. Or no, 5x10x10, sorry. So I'm sure everything should fit in there nicely and have a little bit more room for things that we have around the campsite or around the RV right now that we can just toss in there as well.
Things like the bike and stuff like that.
Correct.
We're gonna go and pick that up and bring it back. We're gonna stop and grab all our stuff out of storage. So it's gonna be a bit of a busy day. So this is the trailer we're buying. Brent just finished up the paperwork down at the insurance office just to get a 1-day permit on it. And that allows us to transport it from here in Abbotsford back to Surrey to the RV park. So this trailer is 10 years old and it spent most of its time just parked, and it was just used as storage for the people that had it. It's a continental cargo, so it's got a little rust on it here and there. Hey.
Oh, you don't. Oh no, I'm just gonna tape it on. Tape it on. Okay. Yeah. Tape. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So our things that are in storage are going to live in here for $80 a month instead of $120 a month, I think. We were paying $112 at the storage place, which was located 45 minutes from home base. So we just decided that this would be a much better way to go. So this trailer has a heater unit in it. We don't know if we're actually going to use it, but that option is there if we so choose. I think it was used as a work trailer. So yeah, so we will out in the middle of the road here in this subdivision, so try not to get run over. Okay, we're gonna get this sucker hooked up and take it back to storage, and then we'll meet you there and share with you the loading up process. Okay, cargo trailer is picked up and attached to the truck. Now we're off to we're off to go and get all our stuff out of storage, and we will catch up to you there. That should be fun with the two of us. Me and my back.
One of us.
I have no back, so
It's all good.
I can balance things. Oh well, we'll see
Hold this while I put this over here.
Yeah, I'll just just make sure that pile doesn't fall over. So there is the storage area. There's no lights that we had all of our stuff in, and we transferred it. Poor Brent is a sweaty beast. He's wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a hoodie and a long sleeve shirt. And I'm comfortable. So here is our jigsaw puzzle. So we got our sectional, our box spring, odds and sods, cushions, and then we have the side door as well, which is locked up already.
I'm not unlocking it.
Oh, but why? So yeah, it goes. How long is this trailer?
14 feet.
14 feet. We almost got a 6 by 12.
Yes.
Was it as tall as this one?
It was about the same height, yes.
Yeah.
I could stand up in it.
I don't think that would have.
It
would have been stuffed.
We would have been able to fit everything, but it would have been a lot more jigsaw puzzly, shall we say.
A lot more thought going in behind
Yes.
it. So the only concern I have, Brent seems to think, we're kind of parked on a cockeyed pavement that leads towards a drain. So the back end's a little low. But there's nothing really heavy.
Dual axle, it's fine. This side here looks great. That side, it's just because there's a little dip right where the drainage is for the area. So
Okay.
no big deal.
Okay, let's lock her up and get out of here and go home.
Copy that.
Back to home base. We're gonna park this puppy in its spot just down the road from where home base is.
Yes.
Yay.
Cut.
So, when we sold our sticks and bricks, we put a bunch of our things into storage. They were, things like scrapbooks and photo albums that we didn't always look at, but you don't want to part with them. And we had our Christmas decorations and stuff like that. Of course, doesn't fit inside the RV. So, we bought ourselves a storage unit so that we wouldn't have to keep our stuff out in Abbotsford, which is where our storage unit was. It was the only one we could find at a reasonable price. So I was noticing that people had these cargo units, and they were keeping their stuff in there. So I'm thinking, that's a really cool idea. So we decided to buy ourselves a cargo trailer, and it is now sitting, I'm just looking out the window, and it is just down there past that sea glass. There's Brent walking around. So we're going to go and show you what that's all about. So our weather has taken a turn for the worst. Well, not worse, it's not snowing, but it's pretty damp out, and it's not overly nice. So I'm just taking a walk. We're about 100 to 200 meters away from the trailer. And there's Brent.
Did you say 100 to 200 meters away from the trailer?
Maybe I'm a little off.
I'd say so. I'd say it's probably like 150 feet.
Okay. Okay, there's our trailer just beyond this fifth wheel behind the Mitsubishi. And
This is Cooter.
this is Cooter. Brent has affectionately named it Cooter.
Well,
So
we haven't got a name for the reflection yet, but this one here is their cargo trailer. So CT, I figured Cooter.
okay. So it's got 2 rear doors that open up, and we got our boat, which was living in the pass-through in the RV. So now we've kind of cleared that out. We have a sectional and the box springs from our mattress. So, and then just kind of some odds and sods that are in there.
That's pretty much the rest of our belongings that didn't go in the trailer. So,
Okay.
and it is nice and watertight. I just checked all the seals, and everything's looking good.
Okay.
So
So we'll come around the other side. And we're just nestled in along the back fence here. And we have, does that light work? Oh, we don't have a battery.
all the lights work, but we do need a battery. So I can just pull it out of the
Okay.
reflection, bring it over here, and this will all work. And
So-
also we can hook up propane. There is a heater that the previous owners did hook up.
Okay.
Although I would have to move my workbench out of here because I don't know if it would
Catch a little
be
fire.
a fire hazard.
Yeah, so we got our chairs that we were keeping outside just out by the trailer here at home base. We've got Brent's little fridge, that his little garage fridge, I guess.
Yep, my beer fridge.
His beer fridge. Ugh. And we got some Christmas decor there, and the bike fits in here instead of sitting outside.
Which is always a plus.
Yeah, so we can just come out down here if we want to use it. And we are pretty much stacked to the brim. We got some workspace. We'll clear some things out and maybe make it a little more of a usable space that,
It will be in time, of course.
yeah. So
This is just the
lots of stuff.
first bunch of, that's my soda for later. That's my emergency stash.
Brent has one random can hanging from its plastic thing. How long's that been there?
About a week.
Okay.
It stays cold.
Well, it's cold
We're
enough
good.
now. Yeah. So, okay, so that is our storage trailer. So we have
Storage trailer / Brent's doghouse.
Brent's dog. Yeah, I guess you could always put the cushion.
But I'll be putting some pegboard and some shelving up in here at the front so I can use it as a little bit of a workbench. Luckily, I kept this old workbench that I had in my garage from before, and it's perfect size.
Well, and you were thinking that was going to be firewood.
I'm glad I
okay.
didn't break it up.
So, yeah, we picked this little number up from a person in Abbotsford who was getting rid of it. They were downsizing all their stuff. And now we're going to put it to good use, and it's going to store our little treasures. All right, we're going to go and get some propane for the trailer for the RV. We were away over the weekend and we used up one of our tanks, so we're gonna go top it up so we don't run out in the morning, and we'll talk to you soon.